Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
He'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19, shot, Buffalo, 18. 18, 5 here.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. There. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Throwing now is May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Out to his right, and he's going to have the the Pats first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams in motion. Here's May to throw it on first down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, New England. Out of the gun, here's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go. This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient. Now they get another first down.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
May to throw on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Receiver in motion, headed left. The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Back to the ground after the penalty. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Crazy.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, KC. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Finding room at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. To throw is May. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing is May. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. play action. Here's May. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruins quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Tight end motioning left. A 3rd down. We're trying to get it on the ground. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Past midfield. Look at him go. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Panther 11, Bronco 80. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Street. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Here's May.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. May going to look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Second and 7. Now, May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Throwing now is May. This one caught at the 4. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's a run. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots draw closer here. It's 21-14. to 14.
Patriots 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Warriors, 70. 70 Lions. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle. Panther and left. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Here goes throw. Ready. What's that? It's in right.
The third quarter begins with a run. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Patriots first down.
Ready. What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Crazy, crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Keep it on, man. Keep it on. They can't stop us. Keep it on. Five.
They're going. It's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. They'll motion the slot man right. Here's May to throw it on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Throw again is May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Williams in motion. May to throw again. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. They send a receiver in motion left. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy.
May to the air once more. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Pats will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 20. Three-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll look to throw. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19, 18.
look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Walker getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. He'll go play action with May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Again, working deep downfield. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, New England. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
10 through 11.
Throwing now from the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy at Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, KC. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
May to throw on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Ready, break. Ready, heck. Let go.
To the ground, a 1st down run.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Mustang 19. Ready,
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
operating from the shotgun. It's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's May again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down when the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down, and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
Williams in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
50 Vikings, 50 Vikings, trap 50, trap 50.
At the Patriots'
Mustang 19.
39-yard line.
79 Broncos. Steady.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score. Chiefs 42. Patriots.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
31-yard line.
Steady.
Now a handoff running right. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a run gap assignment and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Kennedy Lyons. Buffalo 18.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Their head coach, two fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for two. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's second and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New England. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. It is second and 6. He'll look to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. And now he loses the football. Inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready up. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, KC. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Rolling to the left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances?
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Pats are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
60 Maverick, 60 Japanese.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down. A 28-yard gain. And the Patriots first down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Come on.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Now, he'll air one out. That's hard. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.